Now, it's cold outside, so you have, jacket on, shirt on, that sort of thing. But I imagine you're tattooed all over your body?
90%.
90%.
Yeah.
Is there a place you will not tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay. Care to share what that place is that you won't tattoo?
No homo. No, none of that shit ass, none of that shit, you feel me? None of that homo shit. No homo.
But everything else?
Yeah, everything else 100, man. We running wherever I feel like it needs some ink, I'm running on it. I love this ink thing. I shoot tattoos, to be honest with you.
Okay.
To further elaborate on that, I just did 9 years in the feds. And, that was how I ate. That was my bread and butter, shooting tattoos. So shout out to everybody in the feds I was shooting them tattoos on. Shout out to y'all.
Now, you have 90% of your body's covered. How many of those tattoos are like tattoos you got from like a tattoo artist, and how many percentage were jail tattoos? Did you ever get tattoos in jail?
Yes.
In prison?
Probably 85% of my tattoos came from in prison.
Really?
From the work on my face to my head to my neck to my chest, my legs. 85% of my ink was done in the feds.
And
so shout out to them guys.
What was your first tattoo ever?
My first tattoo ever was Reddy Baby on my hands, because everybody didn't believe I was who I was, so it was like an ID. Because I had, different whips. I ain't had a license. Police used to always put me in jail, so different guys used to drive my cars, and then they assumed he was tall with braids or tall and light skinned, and they never believed it was me. So I said, man, what better way to let them know, man, this is really me. This is who I be. Reddy Baby. First tattoos on my hand.
How old were you when you got those?
When I got these, I was probably 20, 21.
Okay.
Somewhat, yeah.
And then how soon from your first tattoo before you actually hit your face?
It was probably...
Same year? A couple years later?
Maybe 2 years later, because then I was indicted. I was in the feds. Now, why actually go for the face?
Some people I've seen cover their bodies, but they won't touch their face or their head.
I've just always been into being myself and just create my own lane, as some say, and just, niching my own paths. And I just, I don't give a fuck attitude. I do what I want to do. At the end of the day, I call my own shots. I'm open to criticism, and and opinions, and help. Help is big. I don't do nothing by myself. I have a strong team. So, but they let me call my own shots at the end of the day. And they just want me to be great. So yeah, that's how I'm rocking.
Now, did you go for the head first before your face, or did you go for the face first and then your head?
If
you can remember.
I went for the head. I went for the head first, because my head felt like I was stressing about a bitch when I went to the feds, and she left me. So I was stressing about a bitch, and then all my hair fell out, and I'm like, I'm too young, fly and flashy to have this dumbass bald head. Let's put some ink on it. Let's spray that thing. So then I sprayed that thing, and I said, fuck the feds out the gate. That's what you see right there. I sprayed that thing, and then it was just like, man, I need more on that thing. And then, Baby is on my name, so shout out to Birdman. Because, man, I seen Birdman trying to spray that thing, so I'm like, fuck that. I'm really going to spray this thing. So, yeah, man, that's how it was on that. Yeah.
Now, your actual face tattoos, can you explain some of the meanings behind your face tattoos?
The most precious my favorite tattoo I have on my body, period, is my daughter on my forehead. Her name is Noelle. I named her, and she's my pride and joy. That's my only daughter. So I take great pride in this piece right here, So, yeah, that's what it is. This is my favorite tattoo. The one on my forehead is my daughter, and her name in the blocks. And that was done in the feds. Shout out to my GDs. Shout out to my Crips. Shout out to my Vice Lords. Shout out to my Big B's. Shout out to my Bloods.
Now, I know sometimes in prison, I've seen documentaries where some people are really unique with the tattooing in prison. I've seen people get their actual eyes tatted. Have you seen that?
I've done that.
You've done that?
Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my
You've
dog.
You've tatted your actual eyes.
I done tatted guys. I done did that for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. and I've seen how they use some of the instrumentation to do that.
Guitar strings.
That is dangerous, though, is it not?
No, man, it's very sterile, man, because you hands-on. You building your own tools from the ground up. So, you know, it's like, it's very clean. It's very sterile, man. You can get the right things to make sure everything does, you know,
Tattooing
is done
somebody's
right.
eye isn't the littlest.
And then, you know, they have to, you know, it's not really, you can't give them a pamphlet and say, this how you take care of it. You can only tell them, hey, man, listen, this, I suggest this how you take care of it. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. Then they come back like, you did something wrong, and then you got to fix it. You got to fix something they done messed up. So I dealt with that a lot.
What about the inside of your lips? Have you ever tatted that?
Did I dart somebody's lip? I think it didn't stay, man. That lip get to bleed real crazy. That lip get to bleed real crazy.
But what about your own personal lip? Have you ever tattooed?
No, I never tried that. I never tried that. I never tried that. I never know.
And you got sunglasses on, so we can't see your eyes. But have you ever tatted or have gotten a tattoo in your eye?
No, no tattoos on my eyes.
Tattoos on your eyelids?
No eyelid joints. Those kind of cliche. Those are the expected, especially when you go up top. I went up top, and I went up top seriously. I ain't do no faking, you know. As we say, where I'm from, no bicker. No bicker. I ain't gonna talk you to death on that end. No
now,
bicker.
Okay, you get out, and you're tatted all over the place. Have you faced stereotyping, discrimination, or profiling because of your facial tattoos?
I face it every day. I face it every day in different experiences and different situations. I face it because, you know, when I walk in the room, it's like, wow. You know, it's like, who is he? Or what is he about to do? Or what is he going to do? Is he going to steal something? Is he going to take something? You know, is he a rapper? I wear skinny jeans. Is he gay? You know, they don't know how to take me. You know, and I like keeping people off balance. They don't know how to take me. That's how my music is. You never know what you're going to get.
Worst experience dealing with the profiling, stereotyping, or discrimination? Any crazy stories dealing with that? I've heard some stuff from people I've interviewed before, but have you experienced anything that crazy?
Yeah, the craziest thing is my daughter's mama won't let me see it because she feel like, you know, I was being inconsiderate when I decided to put all these tattoos on me. So, yeah, she judging me right now. Shout out to her.
Any regrets with the facial tattoos or the tattoos on the head?
No, because, you know, in life I've always made my own way. So nothing ever stopped me, you know, and I'm just cut from a different type of cloth. So, yeah, I love how I look. I think the world gonna love how I look.
Now, you do have a little bit of space. I mean, obviously you got your sunglasses on, but you do have a little bit of space on your face. Any ever consider getting more facial tattoos, or are you done?
No, I'm finished with my tattoos.
It's over.
This was a part of my story when I was sitting in the clink all them years by myself, fending for myself by myself and holding it down by myself. So this my story. This is my pain. This is what I went through. This is what defines me. This is the rebellious baby. This is what I became. Sitting in there all them years by myself.